Have you ever wondered what happens when bootlegging brothers, blues music, hoodoo magic, and vampires collide in 1930s Mississippi? Welcome to Sinners, a film that defies expectations, and today we're breaking down every twist, turn, and blood-soaked moment in this epic Southern Gothic thriller. Clarksdale, Mississippi, October 1932. We open on Sammy Moore, bloodied, holding a broken guitar neck, claw marks on his face, stumbling into a church. His father, Pastor Jedediah, begs him to give up blues and turn back to God. But Sammy clutches that guitar like it's his last breath. One day earlier, the storm begins. Twin brothers Elijah Smoke Moore and Elias Stack Moore, both played by Michael B. Jordan, return to Clarksdale from Chicago. They're war-hardened, bold, and carrying stolen mob money. Their plan? Buy a broken-down sawmill from an ex-Klansman named Hogwood and turn it into a juke joint, a sanctuary for black folks in a world built to break them. But Hogwood isn't out of the picture, and neither is the past. The brothers start gathering their crew. Grace and Bo Chow help with signage and setup. Stack recruits Sammy, a gifted blues guitarist, and their younger cousin. Cornbread, an old friend, is pulled out of a cotton plantation to handle security. Delta Slim, an aging blues legend, joins after Stack offers him rare Irish beer, and then Mary returns, Stack's childhood friend and old flame, angry that they didn't show up for her mother's funeral. She joins the team despite tensions. We also meet Annie, Smoke's estranged wife and a powerful voodoo practitioner. The two reconnect emotionally and physically, even as old grief over a lost child hangs between them. Elsewhere, a pale Irishman named Remmick arrives at the home of a racist couple, claiming to be hiding from native attackers. They take him in. Soon, a group of Choctaws warns the woman. Remmick is not what he seems. She ignores them. By the time she returns inside, it's too late. Remmick has turned her husband, and now he turns her too. The juke joint, now known as the Hollow, opens in full swing. It's packed. Sammy performs. His music is transcendent, literally. Spirits from different eras appear, pulled into the rhythm. The energy is so intense, the building looks like it's burning from the inside out. But nobody stops dancing. Outside, Remmick, Bert, and Joan, the turned couple, take notice. They come offering music and money, posing as performers. Smoke doesn't trust them and turns them away. But Mary, seeing the club's money problems, meets with them privately. She hears their music, but notices something off. Remmick's glowing eyes and inhuman thirst. She escapes just in time. Back inside, Mary tries seducing Smoke, then goes to Stack. They hook up, but during their encounter, Mary bites Stack, turning him. Meanwhile, outside, Cornbread gets lured away and turned. Smoke stumbles onto the scene, sees Stack bleeding out, and shoots Mary. She survives, barely, and escapes, promising vengeance. The club empties out. Only the core group remains. Cornbread returns and asks to be let in. Annie senses danger. Smoke opens the door, and Cornbread tries to attack. He's shot and flees. Then it clicks. They're dealing with vampires. Worse, Stack rises again, fully turned, and flees after Annie wards him off with garlic brine. Outside, the vampire crowd grows, including many now-turned patrons like Bo. Remmick returns with Mary, Stack, Bert, and Joan. He reveals the truth. Hogwood had planned to use the Klan to wipe out the club. Remmick hijacked that plan for his own cause, not racial, but spiritual. He wants Sammy, believing his music can resurrect lost souls, even Remmick's own. He offers the survivors eternal life. They say no. So Remmick threatens Lisa, Grace, and Bo's daughter. Inside, the group prepares. Grace confronts her turned husband, Bo, and stakes them both in a fiery blaze. Slim draws attention by cutting himself and leading a group away. Pearline is killed in front of Sammy, breaking him. Annie, bitten, chooses to die on her own terms, asking Smoke to stake her before she turns. Even Stack and Mary, watching from the outside, shed a tear for Annie, proof that some piece of their humanity still lingers. Smoke and Stack clash violently. Meanwhile, Remmick claws Sammy's face, nearly killing him, but Sammy grabs his father's guitar, plunges its silver tip into Remmick's skull. Smoke appears and finishes the job with a stake through the chest. As the sun rises, Remmick and his vampires burst into flames, but it's not over. Smoke tells Sammy to run, knowing what's coming. The Klan shows up in force. Smoke unleashes hell, a Tommy gun, grenades, and unmatched fury. One by one, he kills them all until only Hogwood remains. Hogwood offers a bribe. Smoke answers with bullets. Fatally wounded, Smoke collapses on and sees Annie's spirit holding their lost child in the sunlight. Back in the present timeline, Sammy refuses to renounce music. He drives north, broken guitar in hand, carrying the music with him. In the credits, we jump to 1992. Sammy, now an old blues musician, played by Buddy Guy, plays one final set. After the show, he's visited by Stack and Mary, unchanged by time. Stack offers to turn him, to give him more time, more music, more life. Sammy says no, he's seen enough. Before they part, he says, "That night still haunts me, but before the sun went down, that was the best day of my life." Stack nods. "It was the last time I saw my brother, and the last time I saw the sun." Sinners is more than a horror film. It's a tribute to Black creativity, survival, and soul. It's about what it means to protect culture, face monsters, and still find a reason to play the blues. Drop a comment with your favorite moment, and hit that subscribe button for more full story recaps and scene drops every week. This is Scene Drop Central. The scenes dropped, the stories told. See you in the next breakdown.